The opportunity came up for me to come back, and I couldn't resist it, so I went back to go do what I love.
Tells us about the journey of being a walk-on the Florida Gator football team right after this. Spring practice starts up for the Florida Gator football team in less than 2 weeks. Head coach Will Muschamp has a mantra for his team of man down, man up. TV20's Kassidy Hill tells us how former Gator long snapper Chris Guido put this into practice when he least expected it.
For about 7 or 8 months, I didn't once think that I would be back on the football team.
After a lifetime of longing to be a Gator, this was an unusual statement for Chris Guido, as the Altamont Springs long snapper has a former Gator for a father and started snapping in 3rd grade, dreaming of one day doing the same in college.
I never thought it would take me this far, but I hoped for it.
That hope brought him 3 years on the Florida roster before injury struck, and he also knew it was time to start preparing for his future as a doctor.
I wanted to get ready for what I was going to be doing the rest of my life.
He closed the door on Florida Field and stepped into Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. But as the Gators kicked off their 2012 season, he realized something wasn't right.
It felt different. I'd much rather be on the field, and I felt that inside. I didn't tell anyone.
He didn't tell anyone for days, even after Drew Ferris, the snapper who took Chris's place, broke his collarbone. But while sitting in Knoxville watching his Gators take on the Vols, Chris remembered something Coach Muschamp had told his team.
And we've always talked about man down, man up.
Man down, man up. You know, that's how we've been playing it the whole year, you know.
And I was just watching the game, and I said to myself, being out there, I could help fill in for Drew. I could help the team out.
The following week, Chris went to see special teams coach DJ Durkin.
You know, I apologize for leaving the team before. I hope you can understand the reasons why I did it.
The next day, he was back at practice and then starting versus LSU. He finished his senior season with his teammates and still has no second thoughts about the time he spent away from them.
Definitely no regrets. I've seen it all. I was a normal student. I joined a fraternity. I played football for 4 years.
4 years, but that last one will be remembered when he epitomized everything Coach Muschamp had been preaching. Man down, man up. Kassidy Hill, WCJB, TV20 Sports.